Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis demands increase in import duty on pulse from 10% to 25% for price stability. And Maharashtra government signs MOU with railways to expand green cover in the state. Hi and welcome to METROSCAN from Mumbai. I'm Shama Mishra. Let's see the news in detail. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis today met Food and Consumer Affairs Minister Vilas Paswan in New Delhi to discuss the measures on tur dal. Chief Minister demanded to increase import duty on pulse from 10% to 25% for price stability and also requested for purchase of tur arrived till 22nd April 2017. Meanwhile, Vilas Paswan said that his ministry is in favor of increasing import duty on tur dal from 10% to 25% in the interest of farmers. Further discussion on long-term strategy and policies for price management and purchase mechanism of the tur dal also took place during this meet.
विशेष रूप से जो तूर दाल है उसकी खरीद के बारे में हमने चर्चा की। महाराष्ट्र सरकार की निवेदन पर लगातार इस खरीद को जो है वो एक्सटेंशन केंद्र सरकार की ओर से दिया गया और 22 तारीख तक वो एक्सटेंशन हमको मिला था। तो हमने ये निवेदन किया कि 22 तारीख को जितनी दाल केंद्रों पर आई है उतनी सारी तूर दाल खरीदी जानी चाहिए। और दूसरी हमने उनसे ये भी निवेदन किया कि केंद्र सरकार ने जो तूर का इंपोर्ट होता है उसके ऊपर 10% इंपोर्ट ड्यूटी लगाई है तो वो 25% कर दी जाए ताकि देश में जितने बड़े पैमाने पर प्रोडक्शन है तो उसमें जो प्राइस स्टेबलाइजेशन है वो स्टेबलाइजेशन उसमें तैयार हो। ये भी हमने उनसे मांग की। और तीसरी ये भी मांग की कि एक लॉन्ग टर्म की स्ट्रेटेजी, क्योंकि किसी साल बहुत ज्यादा प्रोडक्शन होता है, किसी साल कम प्रोडक्शन होता है, तो ये स्टेबलाइजेशन की दृष्टि से एक लॉन्ग टर्म स्ट्रेटेजी इसकी तैयार की जाए। और
In a bid to expand the green cover, the Maharashtra government recently signed Memorandum of Understanding with the railways under which trees will be planted on the land adjacent to railway tracks in the state. Maharashtra Finance Minister Sudhir Mungantiwar, who also holds charge of Forest Department, said that in order to increase the state's forest cover from 20 to 33%, large-scale forest and non-forest plantation is necessary, considering which the state government had sought Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu's consent for planting trees on the land beside the railway lines and converting that area into a green zone. The minister said that this MOU will be a significant step towards achieving the concept of Green Maharashtra. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar today clarified his stance, stating that he is not in the race for the post of President. Pawar further said that for the unopposed election of President, Prime Minister Narendra Modi should engage in consultation with all political parties. While talking to media in Solapur, Pawar informed there are large numbers of sugar factories in Solapur district, but due to shortage of water, sugarcane supply, production is reduced and as a result, sugar factories are shut. He added that he will conduct a meet with Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, RBI and NABARD in regards to the same. Canada High Commissioner to India Nadir Patel, while speaking to DD News, said that India and Canada are working to increase the bilateral ties by expanding in various areas including defense and education, adding that Canada fully supports India for NSG membership. So, how is Canada helping and can help India in Make in India and both Skill India?
Well, right now, a number of Canadian companies are active in India, including a number of them that are making in India. There's over 1,000 Canadian companies doing business in or with India, of which about 400 of those have a physical presence here, including a number that are making and manufacturing here. Companies like Bombardier that are making rail cars and trains here in India, and others as well. Skilling India is a component where if you are going to make in India and have a workforce that's contributing in manufacturing, they need to be trained and skilled up. And so education ties between Canada and India are also booming. We've had a 70% increase in students from India studying in Canada, and that number has doubled even this year so far. And many of those are learning technical and vocational skills that are coming right back here into the manufacturing sector. So what we want to do, of course, is expand that further. Defense industry is another area where we're looking to do some things with Indian partners where we can, in fact, build on the Make in India initiative.
You mentioned there's a ship visiting India from Canada. Could you throw more light on that?
The HMCS Winnipeg will be coming here in Mumbai in May, and we look forward to that being another example of the naval cooperation between our respective militaries. And that's not the first time. We had a visit of a naval ship earlier last year as well. And then we'll be visiting an Indian Navy ship here as well on this visit with our defense minister. So cooperation in that maritime sphere is quite significant. The head of our Navy actually visited here last year as well. So there's quite a bit happening in that regard.
Also, India is trying to get a membership of the NSG. What are the views of Canada that should we get it, and what's the view?
Well, first of all, let me just say Canada fully supports India's membership into the Nuclear Suppliers Group. We've made that very, very clear. We feel that the strides and efforts that India has made and the progress that India has shown, we feel that India will be a real asset as part of the Nuclear Suppliers Group. And so our position is known. It's clear that we fully support their membership, and we feel they could make some very meaningful contributions as part of the group.
Lastly, is the Canada Prime Minister expected in India, and if it is yes, when can it be expected?
The answer is absolutely yes. We've had scheduling challenges. The dates that have been proposed by both sides haven't worked out for a whole host of commitment reasons with other international travel. Our goal is to have our Prime Minister visit as early as possible. We don't have a timeline yet, but we've had 8 federal cabinet ministers, Justin Trudeau cabinet ministers, visit here in the last 9 months, averaging about 1 minister a month. And in all of those, there have been significant bilateral issues advanced and discussed. And so all of this is very good progress while we look forward to welcoming Canada's Prime Minister here at some point in the not too distant future.
All right, thank you very much for talking to DD News. Thank you.
Thank you, Shana.
So that was Madhu Patel, who spoke on a range of issues and also said that Canada totally supports India for the NSG membership, and also how we are increasing the bilateral ties both in trade and defense, and also the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, is also expected in India. With camera person Sharad Rani, this is Shama Mishra for DD News, Mumbai. That's it then in this edition of METROSCAN from Mumbai. We'll be back tomorrow evening with more updates from the commercial capital. It's over to Delhi studio. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.